Hello everybody and welcome back to another World's Finest review. And in this review, I'm reviewing Thors, issue number 3, another one of my favorite series out of Secret Wars, and mini-series out of Secret Wars and Battle World. So, Thor Leaf finds Loki at the end of the last issue and brings him in for interrogation. And the interrogation is intense. It's one of those classic Thor and Loki moments where Thor tries a forceful way to get some information out of Loki. Then he tries to appeal to Loki, and lots of dialogue. I'm warning you guys in advance, lots of dialogue. Gorgeous, gorgeous artwork in this book. I'm telling you guys that right now. I really like the artwork in this book. I don't want to say love too much, but Loki drops enough hints about there being other bodies that Thor Leaf knows exactly where to go, and he finds them, and he's trying to look for some clue, something to knock him over the head. And then we find out, and I'm not going to spoil it, but we do get to see who the murderers are, or at least two of them possibly, and they leave Thor Leaf for dead in the dead zone. And then I will give you guys the ending, so spoiler, you might want to pause at this point. It leads into the conclusion. Unfortunately, Thor's will be ending with the next issue, but we have Fallen Thor, or Thor from the 616, showing up to save Ultimate Thor, who was basically left for dead. And I love how it ended with 616 Thor saying, or Unworthy Thor, if you want to call him that, saying, "I told you to drop the case. Glad you didn't. Now we can finally get to work." To be concluded. Interesting stuff. I'm really enjoying Thor's. I wish we could go back to a Thor book that has Thor in it, like the original Thor. Unfortunately, right now, when we go back, we're going to be getting the Jane Foster Thor. If we do get a book with the actual Thor coming back at some point, I might try it again. But for right now, I've tried Thor many times, and for many times, and this isn't Jane Foster Thor. This is just a regular Thor. It just didn't work out for me. So maybe at some point in the future, I'll check out a Thor book after we get through this whole him being unworthy of the hammer. And once he's worthy again for it, we'll see where it goes from there. But this mini-series, though, is excellent. I highly recommend you guys check it out. Awesome read. A lot of dialogue, which I left out on purpose. I mean, if you're going to read through it without the dialogue, you'll get through it like I did in 2 minutes. But if you read through the dialogue, you'll see. It's one of those books that has a lot of talking and a lot of really good action in it. And great artwork. Awesome story. Awesome artwork. You can't ask for anything more when it comes to Thor's. With that, that's it for this review, guys. As always, don't forget to check out the links below. Lots of awesome things connected to this channel, myself, ComicFrontline.com, Zone4Podcast.com, and Frontline Gaming Zone. This is the last review for the week, so this week was late. Week 305 was late, so we're going to be jumping into week 306 starting tomorrow probably with the indie books. Once the big twos come, we'll be throwing them in as we read them. So World's Finest is officially in full swing. This week's books will not get a recap or an intro, unfortunately. Next week's books will get both an intro and a recap, and the recap show officially will begin starting next Tuesday. So all the books we start reviewing after this video, any books from the next video on, all of those books will be in whatever in week 306's recap. The recap is starting with next week's books, not this week's, unfortunately, because we had the indie review connected with this week's book. So starting next week. Other than that, look forward to a lot of really great things. 123 Podcast, Episode 2 and Episode 3 will be coming out pretty soon. So look forward to those. Look forward to a lot of different things that I'm working on for this channel as we speak. Keep in mind the announcements from 300, and keep in mind that there are still other things I was working on, or I am working on also. So till then, guys, take care, keep reading, keep collecting, and I will see you guys tomorrow where we start week 306.